Hello, everyone. My name's Diana, and welcome to my channel about natural solutions, which range from herbs to oils. These next 30 days are going to be filled with my family's experiences and struggles with obtaining the very best quality sleep. When I was first invited to join this 30-day challenge, I thought, sure, we can do that. There are many in my family that have struggled with sleep issues over the years. My husband and several children with autism and the attendant issues that come along with that, recovering from PTSD that comes from escaping abusive situations, fractious children ranging from severe anxiety disorders and bipolar issues, seasonal allergies to simple frustration, and of course the ever-present, but I'm not sleepy yet. However, in preparing for this challenge and choosing what I was going to do to increase my own personal well-rested quotient, it became glaringly apparent that I, who have almost never struggled with sleep issues, am now swamped in the mire of bad habits in both sleeping and eating routine malfunctions. I can't believe that I had not noticed how badly I was doing. It is definitely time for a reset. Is it really important to plan on having a good night's sleep, you might ask? And the simple answer is yes, it is. Sleep is an essential and involuntary necessity. We can't function effectively without enough of it. It is as important to our bodies as eating, drinking, and breathing. It is vital for maintaining not only our physical health, but our mental health as well. And I have taught many lessons on this subject. While you're sleeping, your brain is getting ready for the next day as it processes all its past experiences and forms new neural net pathways to help you learn and remember information. Good sleep helps you become more creative, pay attention more easily, and helps you make better decisions. You see, when you have trouble sleeping, you might be more prone to feeling anxious, depressed, even suicidal. Poor sleep can even trigger manias, whether the super highs, the super lows, psychosis, paranoia, and make any existing symptoms even worse. Deficient sleep is also linked to chronic health issues like heart and kidney disease, high blood pressure, diabetes, stroke, obesity, and depression. It's also linked to a higher percentage of injury in adults, teens, and kids. So you see, managing this one body function is critical to living our very best lives. Let's chat about sleep hygiene. Now, this is not a rigid set of activities that applies to everyone. This is where we look for the tools that work best for you. Now, one sleep rule is the 10-3-2-1-0. 10 hours before bed, no more caffeine. 3 hours before bed, no more food or alcohol. 2 hours before bed, no more work. And 1 hour before bed, no more screen time. Shut off all the phones, TVs, computers. Creating a buffer between finishing work and bed allows your brain to understand that it's winding down and getting ready for sleep. Try self-care at that time. Take a shower, read a book, etc. My mother kept a pad of paper right by her bedside to help with compartmentalizing her worries. She would jot down whatever came to mind and then let it go. This released her worry of forgetting something, and everything was still there to be worked over in the morning. 0, the number of times you hit the snooze button in the morning. Sleep hygiene also involves crafting your sleep sanctuary. 1, get regular. One of the best ways to train your body to sleep well is to go to bed and to get up at more or less the same time every day, even on the weekends and days off. This tends to provide a regular rhythm and it helps you feel better. 2, morning walks are a great way to start the day feeling refreshed. It lets that sunshine give you what you need, and you get up, you get outside, the daily dose of sunshine. which helps you keep your circadian clock functioning the way it's supposed to. We know a little bit about that with a husband that does not have a 24-hour regular circadian clock sleep cycle. Try saying that fast 10 times. Number 3, eat right. It's very important. It is well known that a healthy, balanced diet will help you sleep well, but timing is important. A very basic rule is nothing healthy just before bed. And 4, when you're in your bed, no clock watching. Many who struggle with sleep tend to check the clock too much. This can actually wake you up. Number 5, use a daily sleep diary. This can be a useful way to make certain that you truly understand your sleep issues. However, because this does involve watching the clock, only use one for 2 weeks to get an idea of what's going on, and then leave it alone for a couple of months. 6, regular exercise is a really good idea to help with sleep, but try not to do strenuous exercises in the 4 hours before bedtime. And 7, bedroom ambiance. Let's face it, the way the bedroom looks, feels, smells, its temperature, all of these things have an effect on how well we sleep. It is important that your bedroom is quiet and your bed is comfortable for sleeping. Now there's 7A, okay? A bedroom, the proper temperature for a bedroom is like between 60 and 68 degrees. That's kind of optimal. It lets you be warm enough with plenty of blankets to stay warm and yet cool enough that you're not overheated. 7B, you can use an eye mask to block out the light, and this can help those who are supremely light sensitive. 7C, earplugs. Earplugs are often useful for those times that it's just a little bit too noisy outside. And 7D, the aroma. We are so tuned into aromas and we don't even realize it. So, excuse me, when you put on a very calming essential oil, it just works wonders. I can't tell you how often this has helped a fractious child, yes, toddler to 63, get a better night's sleep simply by calming the nerves. It works wonders. In summary, sleep is very important. I hope you'll use some of these tips and share them with us in the comments below, and I will keep you up to date on my progress too. Just to recap that, I didn't realize I was struggling with a lack of routine. I've been a caretaker for so long, something I love doing, that this self-care boundary had become kind of blurry. My bedtime looks a little bit like this. We all know the feeling. You crawl into bed with the best of intentions to get a really good night's sleep, but then the thought of coloring just one more picture or playing one more game to relax or just one more session in that Duolingo to keep your space in the Diamond League. It just sounds like the very best idea ever, doesn't it? And whoosh, you're sucked into a vortex of endless scrolling, double tapping, fear of missing out, FOMO-fueled browsing, and before you know it, hours have melted away and your precious sleep time has evaporated into thin air. And we leave ourselves in the dubious realm of, I wanted to sleep, but my body wouldn't let me. If this looks a little bit like you too, fear not, my fellow sleep-deprived scrollers. Oh, today we are declaring war on late-night iPhone, computer, and/or eating binges, and reclaiming our right to a restful night's sleep. Here's what I'm going to do next. I will keep a journal of when I go to bed and when I get up and how I slept. Did I wake often? Did I have trouble falling back to sleep? Did I toss and turn? Was I able to arise feeling rested? I don't often anymore. That's kind of scary to think about, and I hadn't even realized I was there. I will use essential oils of Serenity and adaptive soft gels to assist my winding down and relaxing routine. 2 times a week, I plan to have a soak in the bath with Epsom salts and Balance essential oil. It's an oil that I really love, and I haven't done that in a long time. I remember it, and it's time to do it again. It's fabulously relaxing. The next point is I will not eat after 7 p.m. I used to do this little habit too, but I've fallen into having snacks, popcorn, just a handful of cashews, which are far more caloric intensive than I had remembered. Maybe a small TV dinner if I'm feeling hungry. And I will replace this bad habit with tea if I'm feeling the munchies. And last but absolutely not least, I will make certain that my phone isn't charging on my bed. Can you believe it? It used to charge in another room, and I moved it near the bed during my husband's cancer surgery last year, and I just never reset that sleep boundary. Well, that's it for me. This is where I'll begin. If you find anything here that resonates with you, I invite you to begin your own 30-day journey toward better health by choosing to be kinder to your gut and to your sleep routine. There are so many tools that will help us improve ourselves and help us reach our goals. In this area, you might want to look for a sleep tracker. I used to have a Fitbit once, and it was fascinating. Or you just may wish for a brain calming moment with meditation. There are apps for that as well as the pre-recorded music that's on YouTube. That's amazing. I found some incredible things that are so relaxing. And then don't forget that you can be creative and make the perfect DIY bedtime routine for your own from your own inspiration. Remember to like, please, and subscribe for more sleep-saving tips and tricks throughout this 30-day series. And please leave a comment below sharing your biggest bad habit-induced sleep struggles and how you overcame it. I'm sure you've noticed that sleep can be overwhelming, and even thinking about your 8 hours can make you even more jittery. It's ironic, huh? Here's a couple of quotes for when sleep comes up feeling a bit like a challenge. First, the best bridge between despair and hope is a good night's sleep by E. Joseph Crossman. Having peace, happiness, and healthiness is my definition of beauty, and you can't have any of that without sleep. Beyonce. Sleep is an investment in the energy you need to be effective tomorrow. Tom Roth. Let's support each other on this journey to improve sleep health and wellness. And on these positive notes, I'll see you in the next video.